In this session, I'd like to demonstrate what I call voluptuous curls. And if you guessed volume in hair, you're absolutely right. So, very similar to the runway technique, what we'd want to do is start at the base of the hairline, grab a section out, horizontal panel. First of all, section from ear to ear, as you can see. The clip it up. And the difference is that with the runway curl, we want a natural fall. But because we want volume in this look, we want to over-direct the hair higher up. In this case, I'm using the 1 1/4" KQC SWIRL curling iron. It's up to you what size you want to use. And bigger isn't necessarily better, so it just depends on the look you want to achieve. Right here, clamp it, curl, 2 seconds, swirl for automatic release. By lifting, over-directing the hair, you can see that there's a lot of lift and volume at the base. That's exactly what we want. Next section, again, and you want to split the section in half. Exactly the same as the runway. But remember, we want to over-direct the hair up so that there's tremendous root lift at the base of the hairline. Swirl. Swirl to release. The other section. We're already seeing that waterfall effect where it's lifting from the scalp into the air, giving it lots of volume. Release. Working on the next section. I just want to show you the volume that you get right here. See how it's lifting directly from the scalp? That's exactly what you want. With this voluptuous curl section, you want to make sure that you're overlapping the line of demarcation in the previous section. Here's a partition. I just want to add a curl right above it. Therefore, when it falls right in between that section. Keep in mind, whenever you're swirling the hair, what we talked about earlier, the candy cane effect, you don't ever want the hair to overlap beneath the last section. Working along. You can see how I'm holding up the hair, over-directing the hair right up, clamping it, and then swirl. Keep in mind that the smaller the curling iron barrel size, the tighter the curls you'll get. In this case, I'm using the 1 inch, so you're going to get much softer, looser look. Elevate it. Swirl to release. Continuing the same degree of lift, holding the hair straight up, and then swirling right downwards. Ensuring that we're not overlapping beneath the first section. 2 seconds, swirl, release. As you can see, the tremendous root lift that we're achieving just by over-directing the hair upwards. Elevating, clamping right at the base, and then we can start swirling. See, as I'm guiding the hair along, it reaches right to the tip. We can just hold it there for 2 seconds. Swirl to release. See how it's standing right off base? Exactly what we want for voluminous curls. Okay, now we're at the top section. We want to make sure that we get complete elevation, 90 degrees from the scalp. And then slowly rotate around the barrel. The end. Once you get to the end, wrap it close to the base. There we go. Swirl for automatic release. Exactly what we want for voluminous curls. Now that we have the soft curls that we want, I'll sprinkle a little bit of the clay powder right onto the hairline, right to the base. What clay powder does is allows for a backcombing effect without even backcombing it. All right, now that I have enough clay powder, I'm going to get Jocelyn to tip her head forward like so. And put a little bit underneath. Now gently work it in, right into the scalp. All right, Jocelyn, lift up your head, flip it right back. Wonderful. As you can see, beautiful volume with no backcombing at all. Simply using the KQC clay powder and the KQC SWIRL curling iron, over directing the hair to give lots of root lift.